The Unclothed Memoirs by Unclothed.
I'll wait. Are you ready? Because if not, it's fine, honestly. I'll wait. Whoever said weed wasn't addictive was just chatting shit. Cause I've been chasing that high and that lie since I quit. Maybe I will be all my life, or till I find a wife who can make me feel like I can fly with one look. Just my reflection in her eyes, and I found her, and I lost her. And even now, we both know that there were things best said and I never said it. Looking back on it now, and I know I regret it. Nowadays I realise with my real wet, watering eyes, you was telling me the real, the fake truth to my heart. It tells me how you deal. I got pain in my chest and I can tell you how it feels. It's crazy cause you'll never care. A night and day without sleep, I watch the sun die and begin to heal, seeing the moon weep in the morning. Heartbreak worth exploring, my calls worth ignoring, love lost worth all the pouring and pouring over the shit that we collected. Bailiffs of treasures, scrabble scorecards with quotes on the back and all that to get back, and we never got back to where we started. And you expect for me to forget that? You were there where it started. The bars across my heart parted like emancipation. Now I'm just waiting and waiting with trepidation. I'm saying how I'll leave a page blank in my story, in case it's the one that ends with a look. Eyes meeting again after years and years, like in that book that you loved, or that film that I love. But life isn't a book or a movie unless you write it after, and I can't write after when I'm hoping for it to happen. It's a matter of fact, and all I can say is I'll wait. It's fine, if you're not ready, I'll wait, cause honestly I'll wait in the rain. I'll wait when the clouds die and fade into colours of pain. I'll wait until I'm old, wrinkled and grey. I'll wait. If you're not ready, I'll wait. They said it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. But he doesn't speak of the loss and how it makes you a fool. You're not taught of the tools that it takes to wake in the same bed after replaying over and over the same mistakes you made and will continue to make. It's the coffee in the morning. It's the way you prefer the filter in the cup and the water just less than boiling. It's cleaning the flat, and after that just listening to jazz or pack and just sitting back. Reading a book you love, in that ugly striped chair that you loved, basking in the early morning sun and wondering what come before. A love so raw and daunting is the tears and fears shared before a life whole, now broken and filled with mourning. But the sun's still the same and the rain still spells your name as it trickles down the window pane that you love to watch. Fingerprints on the pages that you lived in, stroking the creases of my mind that define who I am now after. Just after you. But it's fine, I'll wait. If you're not ready for the time or the date or the day, it's fine, I'll wait. Because the pages are still blank and they're waiting to be said. There's no words in my head or my heart that define how it feels, and since you left it feels so red and purple and blue. It's like a bruise when I think of you, still pudding and broken, and it feels like my finger's gonna go through my skin where you live and you dwell, and it's just so raw. But if you're not ready, it's fine, because honestly I'll wait and I'll take my time, and I'll just be here at the end of time when you're ready. I'll wait. It's fine. Honestly, I'll wait.